3. When and why it was built. There are many highly debated aspects of the Great Sphinx, including when it was built. The year 2500 BC is the commonly accepted date for the construction of the monument, and if the estimation is correct, the Sphinx is around 4,500 years old. But some people believe that the Great Sphinx might have been created earlier. Studies carried out in the late 1990s suggested that the structure may have been built as far back as 7,000 BC. This theory was formulated based on the precipitation-induced weathering on the upper portion of the Sphinx. Archaeologists in support of the theory determined that the last time there was enough precipitation to cause the pattern of rainfall erosion present on the Sphinx was around 9,000 years ago. This view was rejected by more traditional Egyptologists, who have pointed out that there's no known evidence of an Egyptian civilization having existed that long ago. Skeptics of the theory also criticized researchers for ignoring certain factors, such as the known fact that the Sphinx is a rapidly eroding structure that likely appears older than it actually is. The original purpose of the Sphinx is unknown. One legend states that Khafre wanted to make a pyramid, but the rock they were intending to use was unstable, so he had a monument dedicated to himself built instead. Some researchers believe that the Sphinx and its surrounding monuments shared common purposes, or were built for similar reasons, even if they were built at different points throughout history. Number 2. A second Sphinx. Almost every time the Sphinx was depicted in ancient Egyptian art, they were featured in pairs, leading some researchers to believe that there's a second Sphinx somewhere out there that's yet to be discovered. Some scholars believe that within these pairs, one Sphinx was male and the other was female. In August 2018, a statue that looked similar to the Sphinx was unearthed by construction workers while they built a road between the ancient temples of Karnak and Luxor in Egypt. It is believed to be the second Sphinx that scholars have long searched for. While photos of the newly discovered monument are conspicuously absent from news archives, officials confirmed that it possesses the head of a human and the body of a lion, and the discovery site is open to the public as the delicate excavation process takes place. This was the first possible discovery of another Sphinx, despite long-standing rumors of the existence of such structures. Of course, there's always the possibility that there were other Sphinxes, and that some of them got destroyed, meaning we may never know about them. Number 1. How it was built. The Great Sphinx of Giza is 66 feet tall and 240 feet long, and it was built long before the emergence of modern technology out of a single massive piece of limestone. This huge limestone slab was exposed when workers in the Gaza Plateau dug a horseshoe-shaped quarry. The most commonly accepted theory about how the Sphinx was built holds that some sort of pulley system was used, and that massive manpower was required to get the job done. Now, there are conflicting theories regarding whether slave labor was used for the construction of the Sphinx and other nearby monuments such as the pyramids of Giza. Zahi Hawass, Egypt's chief archaeologist, strongly believes that the workers who built these structures were paid laborers that came from poor families, but that they were highly respected for their hard work. Regardless of who built the Sphinx, the labor was without a doubt backbreaking. And how this and other monuments came to be can only be partially explained by the experts.